Good morning. Good morning. How are you? It's a gorgeous day here. I'm having my morning coffee with you. I am super excited today. Tomorrow, we open the doors to the Business of Brand Photography Challenge. Yeah, I'm so excited. I am genuinely so excited. We've got nearly 500 photographers registered for our challenge, and it's going to be lots of fun. We're going to learn lots about running a photography business that's profitable and successful, achieving the business of your dreams, and we're also going to have lots of fun and lots of lives with wine. So it's a little bit windy here today. How is it with you? I would love to know. The wind is picking up. I was supposed to be doing a dog walk over the hills today, but my lovely walking companion has said we're best stick to lower ground. So we're going on a walk through the valley, which would be gorgeous. But how are you? If you're watching live, hashtag live in the comments for me. That would be ace if you could put that in. Or hashtag replay if you are watching on replay. Now, I'm super excited because today I'm going to be sharing with you the magic 10. The 10 reasons why I am successful, I am profitable, and I am running a business that's surviving and thriving right now. The 10 reasons why I feel you guys, as photographers, should consider brand photography as an option, either alongside your other genres or as a standalone genre, as a specialist, as your niche, as your specialism. So brand photography, as you know, guys, I am a professional photographer of 15 years. Can't believe where that time's gone. And I've worked in most of the genres: weddings, babies, families, commercial, events. So I've done quite a lot of the different genres, and because of that, when I moved into brand photography, I genuinely wasn't expecting it to be my favourite all time, but it is. It really is. Morning, Nick. Oh, my lovely Nick's on. Morning, Nick. How are you doing, gorgeous? I genuinely wasn't expecting it to be my favourite, but it absolutely is. So this morning, I really wanted to share with you the 10 reasons why it's my favourite genre, why it's enabled me to be successful, why it's enabled me to run my business with ease and confidence and happiness and contentment, and why it's a genre that I think you guys, as photographers, should just have a look at and consider, see if it's something you want to do alongside your other genres or on its own. So if you are pinging in live with us today, pop a hashtag live in the comments. If you're watching on replay, then hashtag replay in the comments for me, please. That would be ace. I would love to know who's here and where you are in the world as well. As you know, I'm in Costa Blanca. The plan was always have my second base here, be travelling backwards and forwards. Unfortunately, the pandemic has stopped me travelling backwards and forwards. So I'm stuck in Costa Blanca, which is not a bad thing, let me tell you. It's not a bad thing at all. Hey, Sarah. Good morning. How are you? Okay, so our 10 reasons why, as photographers, morning, Sarah. As photographers, I feel brand photography is something that should seriously be considered to introduce into your business to help you, especially in times right now. Number one, you are going to get your weekends and your evenings back. As a photographer, I've worked weddings and families, which meant, it's my weekends because my clients want to have their weddings at weekends and my family clients want to have their shoot at weekends when they're not working. So it means you're giving a lot of your weekend time up, which means you miss out on friends and family time. You miss seeing your kids. I remember missing out on quite a few summer barbecues and summer events or evening parties on a Saturday evening, a Friday evening, because I was shooting a wedding, and it was a bit gutted, and I loved my weddings. I absolutely loved my weddings, but there was always that compromise. In brand photography, I've got my weekends and evenings back. My weekends are now my own, absolutely my own, because my clients are midweek shoots, 3-hour midweek shoots because they're businesses as well and we're working in their business time to capture that shoot. I always still get my evenings back because it's a 3-hour shoot, it's an easy shoot, it's so joyful, and I have my flow right, so I am no longer editing late into the night. I'm no longer sorting all my business processes late into the night, which is what I've done in the past and a lot of us photographers have done. We've been working late into the night, we've been working evenings, we've been working weekends, we feel like we're working all the hours God sends, and then you get to, I know the wagging tail, it's Lily floating about, honey. You get to the end of the month and you think, why does my bank balance not reflect all of the hours I've put in? Morning, Poppy, how you doing? And I remember feeling like this. So my number one reason why brand photography has made such a difference in my photography business and in my life in general is that I've got my weekends and my evenings back. Absolutely back. I work in the week. I now actually only work Monday to Thursday. I work morning, Poppy. I work at 9 till 4, 5-ish. All of my shoots are midweek and they are 3-hour daytime shoots. So I've just got all that time back to myself, which I never had at the beginning of my photography career. I'd love to know if you guys feel like that. As a photographer, do you feel like you're working all the hours God sends? You're working, editing late into the night, giving up your weekends, obviously not now during pandemic, but in a normal state of affairs. And then you don't feel like you're getting the joy from it and you don't feel like you're getting paid what you're worth. I'd love to know. Hey, morning, Stacey, my gorgeous sister-in-law is here. Morning, beautiful. Morning, Charlotte. Morning, Evie. Love you, babies. Okay, so that is number one. I get my evenings and weekends back. Number two, there is going to be an absolute entrepreneurial gold rush because in a few different ways. Number one, the businesses that have had to close, that are suffering right now, when they reopen, there's going to be a spurge forward. Spurge, is that even a word? In their marketing. And they will need visual content. So there's absolutely going to be a rush, a gold rush for our services. There's also going to be an entrepreneurial gold rush. There's a lot of people over the last year have enjoyed working from home. They've not fallen out of love with their day job. They might have been furloughed. They're still getting paid. But they're enjoying being at home. They don't want to go back to the office. They don't want to go back to their boss. They don't like their boss. They don't like the team. They don't like the job. There's lots and lots of people now starting their own online businesses, starting up their own thing. So they will need visual content to market. And that is another rush that is coming our way. So this is a great time right now to be a brand photographer, to take advantage and be able to serve those people when the time is right for them. Okay, that's number two, guys. Looking forward to this entrepreneurial gold rush and the marketing gold rush that is going to occur as life starts turning back to normal. I'd love to know what you think of these number ones and number twos, guys. Do they resonate with you? Number three, business clients invest, in my experience, a lot easier than my wedding clients or my family clients ever did. It's a different sort of investment, a different sort of purchase. It's no longer an emotional purchase. It is a business investment. And so long as you're having that open and honest conversation, so long as you, within my business, I have follow a script when I'm chatting to my clients because I want to make sure I'm outlining everything that's going to happen when they book a shoot with me, everything they can expect from me, the experience, the deliverables, but also the benefits of having a brand photography shoot with me. And when we outline all that and we go over it and we have that in-depth conversation, it becomes a really easy decision for my business clients to invest in a shoot. And I've noticed it's a much easier investment decision than it was when I was a family photographer or a baby photographer. Morning, John. Good morning, gorgeous Soli. I'm having my morning coffee. I'm sending you guys love. Okay, so that is number three. Business clients invest a lot easier and they are my clients. Good morning, Rachel. How you doing? So we're talking about the 10 reasons brand photography is the genre for photographers to look at and really make sure they're considering to enable their photography business to survive and thrive right now in these times. Number one was you get your evenings and your weekends back, because my clients are midweek clients, 3-hour shoots in the middle of the week. So I've got my evenings back and my weekends back. Number two, there is going to be a marketing gold rush. There's going to be an entrepreneurial gold rush, and they are going to need our services. They're going to need digital and visual content to market their businesses. When the pandemic's over, when the world starts returning to normal, they are morning, Lily, morning. Lily's got the waggy tail in the background from time to time as she runs past me. There's going to be an entrepreneurial gold rush and a marketing gold rush, and they are going to need our services as brand photographers. So that's number two. Number three is business clients actually invest a lot easier, in my opinion, than my family and my weddings and my baby clients, because it's no longer an emotional purchase, it's a business investment. Number four, business clients, in my experience, haven't been as demanding and have actually been more joyful to work with than any other clients I've had. And that's quite a bold statement. I've had nothing but amazing clients throughout my photography career. But I've actually noticed that when I went into brand photography, I had this preconception that my business clients were actually going to be a lot more demanding. They're not. In fact, they are less demanding. They get it. They're more professional. There's a process. They know it's a business investment. They know what they're going to get from me will help grow their business, because that's what I've explained to them. So they're not as demanding. They're happy to be in the hands of another professional and go with the flow and be happy with what I deliver. So it's been quite an eye-opener and a joyful one at that. So number four, my business clients have not been as demanding, which makes my job a lot more easier and a lot more joyful. Number five, why brand photography is the genre for photographers to look at right now is it's the highest level of profit of any other genres. As a brand photographer, I'm delivering a digital product, which means the profit level, the profit margin is the highest it's ever been for any other genre. Generally, my other genres, they were digital deliveries, but they were also looking at books and wall art. So there were products to be had. Whereas for this is digital delivery completely. So the profit level is super, super high. So that's my number five reason why photographers should consider this genre, especially right now. It is a very profitable genre, and it's one that will really help your cash flow and your profit margins. Number six, I'm looking down at my notes to make sure I tell you everything, guys. Number six, you don't need any other equipment, and you don't need any premises. You don't need anything special to move immediately and instantly into brand photography and start getting bookings straight away. You've already got your kit. You've got your cameras, you've got your lenses, you've got lighting if you like to use lighting. You don't need premises. You can use the great outdoors. When things open back up, you use cafes and restaurants and hotels and people's own premises, people's own homes. So you don't need any extra kit, and you don't need a studio or any special premises. You already have, as a photographer, everything you need. So it is a quick move to quickly market yourself, which is what I'll be showing you next week in the 5-day challenge. The business of brand photography. I will be sharing with you in 5 days of free online training how to market yourself as a brand photographer, how to get clients, how to price yourself. Everything that I do in my business, I will be sharing with you. So make sure you get signed up for that. If you're not signed up for that, comment below, brand me up, and I will get the link to you. And there'll also be a link below this video. Okay, so no premises, no extra kit needed. You have all you need already. So as a photographer, you can move very quickly and easily into brand photography. And as I said before, alongside your other genres or a specialism. Okay, number 7. Everybody needs what we deliver as brand photographers. Everybody needs it. Every business needs visual content. Consumers judge what they see, judge instantly based on what they see. They judge on whether they want to do business with that person, they want to buy from that business, they want to be involved with that brand. They judge on the visual content they see. So every business needs what we deliver on brand, beautiful, striking, professional brand images, visual content to market a business. That is what we deliver, and that is what every business needs. So there is a plethora of clients to be had. Okay, number 8, the market isn't saturated. So as a newborn photographer, as a wedding photographer, as a family photographer, you will know that there is a lot of other photographers out there. You have a lot of competition. Now, that's not to say you can't still run a profitable, successful business, because you can. When I was a newborn photographer, I had around 10 other newborn photographers within half a mile of my studio. But I still made sure that my business was profitable and successful, and I had the right amount of clients, and I brought in the money that I needed to make my business grow. However, in brand photography, it's not saturated. It's a relatively new genre. You know, there are brand photographers out there, but it is relatively new in comparison to the other genres. So that means you have got much less competition. You've got a chance to stand out before it does get saturated and get yourselves established. So move into this genre while it's not saturated, and you've got a great opportunity as a photographer. Any questions you want to ask me, guys, do pop them in the comments. Oh, who's got Lily? Bobo's growling. Don't know why. Someone's probably daring to walk past. Lily, Do you know the beauty of having dogs when you're trying to go live? Okay, number 9. As a photographer, you've already been working as a wedding photographer, family photographer, baby photographer, and I would love to know, guys, put in the comments below, what genres have you been working in up to this present time? One thing I noticed when I moved into brand photography is that a lot of my first clients actually came from my existing network. So a lot of my old wedding clients, family clients, baby clients, they either had businesses themselves or they knew someone that had a business and they recommended me, and I got clients that way. So you already have a pool, a pot of potential clients from just being a photographer over the last, however long you've been a photographer, 6 months, years, 6 years, 15 years like me. You have potential clients in your database, and that is an easy win for you. You'd be absolutely amazed how many people that are in your network either own their own business and need your services or know someone that needs your services. So you already have that database at your fingertips. And then number 10, my 10th reason why this is the time to look at brand photography is it's brand photography that has enabled me and the photographers that I've mentored, the photographers that I work with, the photographers that have been through the challenge before and been through my paid program before. It's brand photography that has enabled them to succeed and survive during this pandemic. During the pandemic, as brand photographers, we've still been taking bookings. We've still been taking clients on. We've still been taking money. We've still been providing services to clients. Even in the times we couldn't go out and shoot, we've been providing services to these clients and getting paid for it. So it's enabled us to pay our bills. It's enabled us to put food on the table. It's enabled us to keep moving forward in our business, brand photography. And there are a couple of different ways as brand photographers we've been able to work. Oh, the wind took my breath away then. We've been able to work during the pandemic and being able to still market ourselves, but also take bookings on board and keep our businesses from stagnating. And I will tell you more about those different aspects to our business next week in the challenge. So if you're a photographer and you'd like to know more about brand photography, simply put brand me up in the comments and I will get the link to you, or head straight over to my Instagram, Gillian Devine Mentor, and it will be in the bio, or you can find the link below this video. So have a great rest of your day. Hey Joanne, hey Melissa, have a great rest of your day, guys. Enjoy, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And if you are a photographer and you have signed up for my challenge, I will see you tomorrow when the Facebook groups open. We have nearly 500 photographers in the queue for the Facebook group for this free 5-day online training event, and I'm so excited. I will see you in there. Bye.